Hello, friends. So I'm feeling very strongly that there's some angel messages that need to come through today. And so if you've been struggling and feeling like you're alone, please know that you're not. We all have spirit guides and guardian angels who are watching over us and wanting us to bring us assistance and guidance. We just have to, one, ask for it, and two, believe in it. So let me see what your spirit guides are wanting to tell you today. So we have on the back of the deck, comfort. Oh, I love that. Queen of Pentacles. So they're wanting to offer you guidance and comfort at this time. You are not alone. The more that you keep repeating to yourself, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, then the more that's the way that you will feel. You have to believe that you are not alone, and there are your spirit guides and passed on loved ones that are guiding you from beyond. Once our souls meet and they touch, we are connected forever and are infinite. So believe that to get you through this tough time. Nobody has to know. You can just let that be between you and spirit. They don't have to know. Yeah. Oh, so a lot of you are going through heartbreak right now. I feel the Lovers in reverse. It's such a beautiful angel card. Angels of commitment. So if your commitment has recently been broken with someone, know that you need this time to heal, and that's the only thing that can really heal is time. So give yourself the patience to heal. Give yourself the okay to feel this way right now. It doesn't mean that you have to feel that way forever. It just means that right now it's gonna hurt, right? So embrace that. Don't fight it. Yeah, endings. I'm so sorry, my loves. I know it's hard in these moments to think that this ending is for something better or for a good reason, or, that it's not what's meant for you. Those are never easy words to hear from others when you're so broken and your heart hurts so much. And I understand that. So just know that if you're going through a breakup and ending right now, I know that it's hard and you feel the burden of the world on your heart, but know that sometimes things happen that we have no idea why they're happening, and we so desperately want to know that why, but it turns out we don't need to know the why, because it will come to us in time and we can look back and say, okay, this happened and it happened because of this, and I am who I am now because that happened to me. It doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it feel like it's always worth it, but just trust and remind yourself that you have to feel these feelings to work through them and get through them, to never have them again. And know that you're going to get better each day, right? By just loving and supporting yourself the way you would. If I was your friend and I came to you and said, I don't know how to move forward, I don't know what to do, you would comfort me. And that's the comfort that you need to give to yourself now during this challenging time. Yeah, Ace of Cups, love. Because it all begins with love, and there is nothing selfish or wrong about loving yourself the most. It doesn't mean that you need to do it in a conceited way. It just simply means that we always want to love and help and nourish others, but we also need to take that into account for ourselves, that it's really important that if we feel that we're alone and no one is loving and nurturing us in the way that we want them to, or the way that we need them to, that we take on that responsibility. We take back that control and honor and love ourselves and nourish ourselves. Okay? Because I always say, we're born in one day alone. We die in one day alone. Things really can happen just that fast. And so don't be afraid to love yourself alone. You are all you have. And the end of the day, no one is going to pick you up and save you and make you feel 100% better. The only one that is responsible and can do that is you. And it's okay for you to say, okay, I need to take care of myself. I need to love myself. I need to do things that make me happy. No matter what anyone else thinks, no matter what anyone else says, I have to do this for me. So please really take my words and think about that and know that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to make yourself better. Don't wait for anyone else to do it, because that just leads to disappointment and sadness again. The Hanged Man, angel of prophecy. So just as I'm saying, it's all within you. And I love, do you see the butterfly, right? The signs of freedom. Even though you might feel like you're tied and hanging upside down and nothing makes sense and you're trying to figure it all out and it doesn't make sense and you can't figure it out and you don't know the whys, and so it makes it really hard to go forward in life. But they're telling you, just stay in that space with you and you alone. That right now it is the time for you to be alone and figure these things out. You know, figure out that love of yourself is most important. And if people are letting you down and hurting you and making you feel less than, you don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. And it's time for you to make that change and not allow that any longer. You know, and I often say, you know, I know it's hard when you're going through it, but there's 7.8 billion people in the world, you know, and there's so many people and there's so many things and so much that life has to offer that you just have to recognize it. But it's hard when your heart is broken. So really try and think back to times where your heart was broken and you thought you would never get through it, and you did. Okay, that will give you the strength you need. Knight of Cups, spirituality. Right? It's in the reverse because you are not paying attention to the signs that Spirit is sending you. Repeating numbers, favorite songs, words, names that come up and repeat, animals that you might see. Anything that reminds you of your passed on loved one. Sometimes our grief is so much about how much we miss that person that we block the signs that are coming from them because we're only focused on our grief and the pain and the burden that we hold on our hearts for any guilt that we might feel due to their passing. They don't want us to carry that guilt. It's time to release and forgive yourself for whatever it is you think you may have done or didn't do, because no one deserves to hold on to that burden. Our loved ones that have passed on are at peace and they're happy. And all is well. And you have to believe that and know that they're looking down on you and that they're sending you signs. And if you can release your grief, you'll be able to see them, feel them, sense them, if you truly, truly believe. So get in touch with your spiritual side. Learn something new. You know, try to learn about what you're feeling. Take control of that aching mind thing of why is this happening to me, and learn something new about spirituality that you didn't know, to like distract your mind, and that gives you your power and your confidence to rise up, okay, to get stronger once we learn something new. Ideas. Page of Wands. So yes, beautiful beings. A Page of Wands represents a new journey of growth, and that's just what you need here. This is what Spirit is doing, agreeing with me and what I'm saying, that they passed this message along even before I pulled the card, to let you know that here are some ideas. Take them and flourish, right? Be this beacon of hope, and you know, take matters into your own hands. You can't change what's been done to you or what's going on around you. You can't change that, right? But you can change you and how you feel about it. And you can make yourself better. But you have to believe that you can. Our minds are so powerful. They can make us believe whatever we want. It's time to start focusing on you, not on the other person. If it was meant to be, it would flow the way that it was supposed to, and you wouldn't be in pain, because that's not how it's meant to be, right? Sometimes in life, things leave us, even when we don't want them to, even when we're not prepared for them to, and we don't get to choice, we don't get to say, but there's nothing we can do to change that. It is what it is. So we have to accept what is, because we can't change it. Once we accept what is, then we can learn to forgive ourselves mostly for what we did or didn't do, or what we said or didn't say. But that's how you begin to let go and to move forward, is by accepting it, not trying to keep replaying it in your mind that it could be different, knowing that this is the way it's going to stay and there's nothing we can do about it. And then forgiving ourselves. And as you go through that process, you will find you will begin to let go. You will begin to forgive others, okay? Because we hold ourselves to a really high standard. Yeah. Then we have the Seven of Swords, which is the theft cord, and it's in reverse. So that tells me they're wanting you to let that go. Really, you haven't lost anything. And I know that's so hard to say and understand, but they want you to know that there's nothing that was stolen or taken from you. And I hope that this reading, will find some hope for you, or will open your eyes to something different. Because look, here we have the Ace of Wands, inspiration. The Ace of Wands represents your growth and your journey, and it's all within your hands. And Spirit is supporting and guiding you through this. But this, if you were looking for some information, or you were wondering, like, how am I going to get through this? What am I going to do? Well, this is your sign. Spirit has led me to do this reading for you, to show you that there is a way out. You only have to believe in that. And believe in yourself above all. Look how much you've overcome in your life. And you did that with no one showing you how. You figured it out on your own. You need to realize how important, how miraculous you are. And that I know you know that there's signs that there's more to this life than this moment that you're going through right now. So my loves, I hope and pray that this has brought you the inspiration that you need to move forward. And doing so, knowing that you're not alone, right? That everyone is around you, supporting you, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't think about those people and what they're going to say, like, oh, you're single again, or I knew he was bad, or I knew she was bad, but you didn't. Who cares? They don't pay your bills. They don't get to say, right? So just be the Queen of Swords, independent. Be on your own. There's nothing wrong with being on your own. Be you and enjoy this life for what it is. Remind yourself that you have all the power in the world to take on this life, be the strong warrior, and keep moving forward. Don't let anyone tell you different. And definitely, definitely know that you can love yourself and get through this. My heart goes out to all of you. I wish you all the best. And I know that you can do this. I believe in you.